So I'm looking at my game's code, right? I've got 10 different scripts up, trying to figure out how each one ties to the other to figure out what is breaking my game. Hey everyone, and welcome to the 10th Devlog for Neon Revolution, a 3D parkour platformer video game where you transform a world without color and lights into a disco celebration. Today I'm going to go over the save system and what I've been working on to add to my new levels to the full game. Before I continue, I'm Caleb, the one-man team behind the Odyssey Frontiers studio. Let's get right into the video. So first off, it is crazy to think that we're already on the 10th devlog for Neon Revolution. That feels like a huge milestone. I mean, I've been doing game development for 2 years, but YouTube for only 4.5 months. And going from 0 to over 50 subscribers feels like a crazy accomplishment for me. And it wouldn't have been possible without all you guys. So thank you very much for watching so far and sticking around through the journey. And if this is your first time watching, I'm excited for you to join along as I make more videos and video games in the future. So now moving on to the main attraction of the video, I'm going to discuss the current and future things that I am working on to finish Neon Revolution by the end of the year. Over the last 2 weeks, I've been working on updating the save system in the game, which means adding the 7 new levels to it. This may sound easy, but in reality, there's a lot of work that went into making the save system at first, and it is still complicated. I have around 10 different scripts that each link to each other, and I have to go through and add all these new variables for the new levels to each script. And then test it, and then see that something doesn't work, and then work my way back through to find where the new problem is. It can be pretty crazy. I've had to make new level transitions that play when going from each level to the hub world as well. These show what new features introduced and as you complete the level. For example, color, music, or disco lights. The game is about changing the world from being lifeless and colorless to having a bunch of disco lights and music. And to achieve this, you get a new feature, like color or disco lights, each time that you finish a level. And that's what the animations are supposed to show you every time that you come back to the hub world. So for the visual side of things, I had to add new level portals for each of the new levels, which meant also expanding the hub world and creating a passage that goes from the first set of level portals to the second set. In the future, I'll probably be adding a door that opens up only once you complete the first 6 levels and boss, and opens up that second area where there's the 7 through 12 and the final boss. I'm now at the stage of just going through the game over and over and over and over again to make sure that each level loads correctly and goes to the right places after it's completed. I ended up just moving the portal and coin to the beginning of the level, so all I have to do is enter it and then exit it almost immediately after. It definitely speeds up the process for now, so I can get more done in less time with the testing process, and I don't need to go through the entire level for all 12 every time I test the game. This testing stuff also means that as I go along, I end up changing lots of code in menu items and portals to change how they act, along with adding new level portals as well. So now that the testing process is complete, what's next to do? Because believe me, there's still plenty. In the immediate future, I have to finish testing the save system and change a few tiny bugs that I'm still discovering now, of course. That shouldn't take too long though, thankfully. Once I'm done that, I get to create art for all the new obstacles and enemies. I already created new art for the levels in the demo that is out right now, link in the description, but I have to now do the same thing for the new levels as well. I also have to add some new coins and guide arrows to all of the levels actually, because not all of them have them in the locations and amount that I want. But hey, I mean, progress is progress, man. Well, I hope that you liked how I did this video today. If you did, I would really appreciate it if you would like the video and possibly subscribe. I'm always open to new ideas, comments, or concerns, so please feel free to put them in the comments below. In the meantime, if you find this game interesting and want to see more about the final boss I just finished, check out the full devlog about that by clicking here. And if you are thinking about starting your own game development journey, I'd also discuss that if game development in high school or college is worth it, right here. Thanks for watching.